Namaskar, I'm your host 𝐸𝐚𝐬𝐚𝐧𝐭 for today, and this is the special series of Diabetes Per Charcha happening at Geo Convention Center, Mumbai. So right now we have the renowned senior physician from Hyderabad, Dr. 𝐶H_𝐬𝐚𝐧𝐭 here. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you.
Doctor, could you please give a brief introduction about you?
You already mentioned my name. It's Dr. Vasant Kumar from Hyderabad. I've been in practice for almost 3 decades now. Right now I'm attached to Apollo Hospitals at Hyderabad. Basically, I am a consultant physician managing all kinds of medical problems, but diabetes is one of the fields which I have been passionately working for a long time. And that's how we are here to have some questions from her.
Doctor, my first question to you is diabetes reversal? As in social media, we are seeing a lot of myths that's running around. So what is it all about?
I think you asked a very important question. People also should understand what is this reversal business. Actually, reversal has become a business now in so many ways. So it's actually confusing many people with diabetes and also the family members of diabetes. You know, there are always 1 or 2 diabetes in every family. Everybody wants to, obviously, if there is a chance to reverse, all of us want to reverse. Actually, scientifically, if you say, there is nothing like diabetes reversal.
Okay.
Many of the doctors want to use the word remission. Remission is a word we use for many diseases where it remains in remission for any number of years.
Okay.
Why we don't want to use reversal is diabetes will always come back if you change.
Okay.
Suppose there is somebody with huge body weight, 100 kilos. They lose 30 kilos, eat certain food. The diabetes becomes normal. But they have to continue to do the same to keep away from diabetes.
All right.
But in spite of that, as age advances, diabetes can always come.
Okay.
So in other words, there is no word which is accepted by the medical fraternity, the word that is diabetes reversal. So there is diabetes remission. But remember one thing, whenever the doctors say they are against this, many people, general people, have a feeling that doctors always want to give medication every time. It's not so. Somebody is overweight with diabetes, you can control with the physical activity, eating proper food, whatever even the nature cure says. It's good. Your diabetes will be under control for a very long time. But don't forget, just because you are following the diet, just because doing exercise, don't take it granted. Keep checking the blood glucose once in a way. Keep it under control. Many of you can do it even without medication. But when medication is required, please don't hesitate to take it.
Wonderful, doctor. And my second question to you is, while the diabetes is already there, people are getting the food and they are watching the food labels. Is it mandatory to watch the food labels before they purchase the food? How is it?
Basically, you are referring to the foods which actually has a food label. There are a lot of times we eat food which do not have food label, like you're eating junk food, restaurant food, pizzas. There is no, unfortunately, food label. So when you are referring to food label, like processed food, as you said, most of the times there is a food label. It's always better. If you ask me, not only diabetes, everybody should look at the label and see how much of carbohydrate has it, how much of sugar it has, also how much of fat it has.
Okay.
All of them are important. Then so that you choose food which does not have too much of carbohydrate, does not have too much of refined carb, does not have so much of fat. That's important. For that you also need some basic knowledge, which I'm sure programs like this will improve the knowledge of the people.
Awesome. So my last question to you is, the sugar-free is a very cliche term nowadays probably.
Sure.
So is it safe or useful? How do you define it?
That's again, I think, an important question that you asked, because most of us have to know what is actually sugar-free stuff. So there are many sugar-free items that are available in the market all over the world, like aspartame, stevia, and there's one more important thing, sucralose. So 3 of them are slightly different from each other, but ideally, please remember, these sugar-free things are not safe for the children or very young people below the age of, say, 15. And second thing is, you can use sugar-free items, the items which have some sugar-free element, but you have to limit it. You cannot take too much of it. If I want to have 6 cups of coffee every day with 2 sachets of sugar-free, that is 12 sachets, it's certainly going to affect my body in some other form. So don't indulge in taking too much of sugar-free thing. But if you're taking it occasionally, taking it once in a day, it is certainly safe and also useful because you are cutting down the extra sugars. That's what I want to convey.
Awesome, doctor. So last piece of advice for our viewers, please.
Yeah, the main thing is, please remember, diabetes is increasing like many other conditions. Like people are becoming overweight, people are becoming sedentary, we are eating all kinds of food, especially the junk food. Remember, even Indian food on the streets is actually junk food because it has got too much of fat, all of us eat. And remember, diabetes is no more limited to the richer people in India. You see diabetes amongst the poor people, lower middle class people, all of them. So they need to learn what to eat, what not to eat. Finally, it is the children who have to be taught to eat healthy food, see that they don't become overweight, they do some exercises, so that they don't develop diabetes in future. That's my message.
Awesome, doctor. Thank you for your valuable message.
Thank you so much.
To know about the diabetes and also to control the diabetes further, please log on to our Facebook page, Diabetes Per Charcha, and we are also available on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.